Hey, what's up? This is Jared with the Daily App Show Weekly Edition, coming to you from DailyAppShow.com. So this week we're going to talk about some stuff iPhone, iPad, and Android related. So make sure you stick around. I'll try to get through this good stuff as quickly as possible. On a first note, I know this is called the Weekly Edition, and so far it's gotten off to kind of a rocky start. It's been a difficult month. Now here we are in July, and so I'm going to try and make this happen. A lot of you have become subscribers because you saw it in iTunes, and it really got a lot of good coverage in iTunes. And so just wanted to let you know that we're going to do our best to stay on topic. But of course, you can always go over to DailyAppShow.com and see what's going on over there. There tends to be stuff updated over there all the time. All right, so let's get right into this. We're going to start with the iPhone today. First thing, of course, with the iPhone 4. Now, I know there's been a lot of talk about that, and I thought rather than beating a dead horse and talking about the reception issues and, all the different problems with the iPhone 4, I'd talk about fixes for the iPhone 4. Really, all that there is that you can do is put a case on it. And as you can see, I've put a case on my iPhone 4, and it has, of course, fixed all the problems that I've had. This case happens to be from Belkin. Not my favorite case ever, nor has any case that Belkin's ever came out with been one of my favorites. But hey, it was the only thing at Best Buy, and I was getting sick and tired of holding my phone in a weird way so that I could make sure that I wouldn't drop a phone call. And I haven't been able to be a Bluetooth user. I just can't get used to walking around with a thing in my ear all day, even though I have one. So this case, of course, has done the job. Just a couple of notes on it. The volume up and down buttons on this case, very hard to push. It is a very thick case as far as the plastic or the silicone or whatever it's made out of. It's thick and it's heavy, and so it's, of course, durable. I've dropped my phone a few times, as I'm known to do, and it's done its job very well, but it does, of course, have some of its drawbacks. The case itself slips on relatively easy and comes off easy as well. As you can see, you just slide it right in, peel it around your iPhone, and you're done. So overall, it's a good case, and it does solve the problem because I don't yet have one of my Apple cases, the Apple band that goes around the outside. I'm waiting for one of those to be shipped, and it should be here any day. So maybe next week we'll talk about that. But for now, for those of you who didn't get one of those Apple cases and, of course, can't seem to find anything else, there's Belkin cases. I also hear there's some iFrogs cases as well out there that you can get from Best Buy or online from many retailers online as well. Those tend to fix the problem. Of course, it's still annoying, yes, still frustrating that the iPhone 4 has its problems, but nonetheless, we just do what we can do, and this is my form of making lemonade out of lemons, the Belkin case. All right, so a couple of things that we're going to have upcoming this week with the Daily App Show, of course, are a lot of good video demos, so make sure you go check out DailyAppShow.com or some of the other podcasts that we have here on iTunes and some of the other channels on the web. But we're also going to be putting together 10 apps to stay fit. So these are 10 applications that you can use on your iPhone or your iPod Touch to stay fit. So that's an article that we've got coming out, and then hopefully we'll have a video coming out soon to showcase those applications as well. So should be pretty neat. There's another item that I'm going to be demoing this week that I just got in the mail today. It's from CastIV or Castiv. Basically what it does is it clips to your guitar and holds your iPhone so that you can read your guitar notes or tablature right off of your device. And so I'm super excited to do a product review on that and kind of show that off as well. Another item that we touched on already, some of you may have already seen this, was the ability to use different docks with the iPhone 4. Of course, every time the iPhone comes out, Apple comes out with a new dock that fits it nicely and securely. But in the video, I used my dock from my iPhone 1 and then also from my original iPod to dock my phone, and it works just fine and saves you a ton of money, because this phone, as they get smaller, start to fit inside of some of the docks that of course were bigger from the past. So you might take a look at that video and see how you can save yourself $29 if you so happen to have one of those old docks. In iPad, we're also this week going to take a look at a case that I have fallen in love with from Marware, M-A-R-W-A-R-E. This is a portfolio case, a very nice case. It is a little heavy, but it's very durable. Very nice case from Marware that makes this iPad feel more like a reading device to me. It also makes it feel more like a portfolio device to me as well. So I'm also going to talk a little bit about what I use my iPad for, of course, with the case as well, and how the case has just made things a lot easier. So look forward to that this week on the Daily App Show as well, in the iPad channel. So we haven't left out the Android. Of course, there are some cool things that we've taken a look at recently with the Android, including applications that allow you to remotely wipe your phone should you lose it. We have applications that do nightly backups off-site, so that if you did lose your phone, your Android phone, whatever it is, you would, of course, have a backup ready to go to install at any time. And then this week, we're also going to be looking at an application that helps you with your text messages. This application actually uses the GPS to sense when you're driving and sends pre-canned, whatever you want it to say, responses back in that text message, like, hey, I'm driving, I'll text you back in 10 minutes. You know, they're saying that text messaging is causing a lot of accidents. Of course, it's very dangerous to text message and drive. So this application is very cool, and we're going to talk about it this week on the Daily App Show Android edition. All right. So some other cool things that have came out recently. Of course, lots of new devices and different things that you can use with your iPhone. I'm finding new ways to use my iPhone every single day. Not only that, even my Android phone and my iPad are becoming more and more parts of my daily life. And so we're going to start talking a little bit more about that on the weekly update. And we're also going to start doing a side podcast on business, because I know a lot of you out there are using your devices for business, whether it's your iPhone, your iPad, or your Android device. You're using it some shape and form for your business. I myself completely use these devices for business and of course for life as well, but they have become irreplaceable tools in how I run my business and conduct business as well. So we're going to have a podcast specifically to taking a look at applications and ways that you can use these devices to make your business life much easier and more productive. So we also want insight from you. Go over to DailyAppShow.com, click on the contact link in the menu bar, and we'd love to hear thoughts and stuff that you have, because of course your ideas are what's going to feed this show. I've already gotten so many ideas and thoughts, comments from other people who have been watching the first episode of this show, as well as people who have been watching demo videos on the Daily App Show for years now. So definitely would enjoy seeing and hearing from you guys and getting your insight. On another note, thedailyAppShow.com was hacked. If those of you had perhaps been awake early this morning, you might have seen that the Daily App Show got hacked. Yes, somebody over in India decided that it would be funny to, of course, mess with our website, and they succeeded to an extent. It didn't take me but 5 minutes to unhack it. I got calls and emails from a number of people letting me know that they saw what had happened, and of course, I appreciate that. So those of you who emailed in and let me know, definitely cool. For those of you who would like my email address in case you have any questions or comments, perhaps maybe the site goes down again, my email address is jared@dailyappshow.com. That's JERAD at DailyAppShow.com. Of course, we're also on Twitter, twitter.com/DailyAppShow. My personal Twitter account, twitter.com/JaredHill. Then we're on Facebook, facebook.com/DailyAppShow. So you're definitely going to be able to find us one way or another online, and we make it that way so that way you guys can find us and find out what's going on in the world of these mobile devices that we're so attached to these days. So lots more to come. Definitely check out DailyAppShow.com. I can't say that enough because that is where everything seems to take place, where we're putting our attention, of course. This video that you're watching now just being an extension of the website. So with your ideas and some of our tech savviness, we're going to take over and make things a better place with the iPhone, the iPad, and the Android phones. So definitely check back soon. DailyAppShow.com. Take care. Thanks for watching this video and for subscribing. Make sure you share it with your friends.